After 18 years, people told AJ Styles, you'd never survive in the WWE. After 18 years, people said, you'll never win the WWE Championship. AJ Styles has proven those people wrong.
I don't know about you guys, but when Brock Lesnar left WWE back in 2004, I assumed we'd never see him again. But I was wrong, and I couldn't be happier that I was.
I knew he'd be back.
Byron, you mentioned Lesnar's extended leave from WWE in 2004, which was at the height of his WWE career, just months removed from being WWE champion. However, he used that time away wisely, making a name for himself in the MMA world.
I think that's understating it a little bit, Cole. The truth is, Brock Lesnar was the top dog in MMA for a long time. Heck, I'd say he could still be an MMA champ today.
What is this superstar thinking? Oh, neck breaker! Oh, it's over. As we've seen in the past, Extreme Rules matches create a type of hysteria that's difficult to describe, even more difficult to contain.
I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place all over the arena, complete with every weapon imaginable, it's not easy to keep up.
Well, try, Cole. That's what you're getting paid for, isn't it?
It wasn't even 8 months in AJ Styles' WWE career when he defeated Dean Ambrose in the main event of Backlash to become WWE champion.
It was a big end to the first SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, but I personally thought that AJ's low blow before the Styles Clash put a damper on the pageantry.
Saxton, you fool. The Backlash match was great. Are you telling me that the Lunatic Fringe would have done something even crazier had that match gone on another minute?
Look, even if Styles did take a shortcut to win it, he definitely proved himself afterwards, with many great title defenses during his 140-day championship reign.
Over the last 2 decades.
Oh, what is going to happen here on top of the ladder?
Neck breaker!
Here's his chance. Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
Guys, I just looked up some of AJ's losses. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens focused their brilliant minds on flummoxing Styles, and they both beat the champ. And then there's James Ellsworth.
Well, in no universe should James Ellsworth be able to even phase AJ Styles, but Dean Ambrose ticked off Styles enough that Ellsworth beat AJ Styles twice.
Miracles happen, Byron. You're actually in this game.
I personally think fighting champions are idiots, but AJ Styles hasn't turned away any challengers since joining SmackDown Live.
Corey, you said before that his constant defenses are idiotic. But between his U.S. Championship Open Challenge and his WWE Championship reigns, we've seen plenty of all-time classics.
Who else but AJ Styles would give Ty Dillinger a United States Championship match mere weeks after his debut? Or give James Ellsworth 2 WWE Championship opportunities? That's why he's the champ that runs the camp.
You just proved my point. It's idiocy.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Boom, what impact!
Guys, you never know what you're going to see in a match like this. And if you need proof of that, just go back to watch Daniel Bryan versus Kane from Extreme Rules 2014.
Oh my goodness! As Corey mentioned, Daniel Bryan versus Kane from 2014 provided scenes we never thought we'd see. Most notably for me was Bryan carrying Kane back to the ring via a forklift.
That's right up there, Michael, but let's not forget that was also the match where Kane went through a flaming table. Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock Lesnar busted John Cena open following a vicious attack.
Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
As Byron mentioned, Lesnar's attack on Cena in 2012 was without question gruesome. And furthermore, I don't think I've ever seen John Cena manhandled like he was on that night.
Yeah, Lesnar definitely brought it to Cena that night. But what's truly amazing is that John Cena eventually found a way to win that match.
You want to know how dangerous Brock Lesnar really is, guys? Just go ask Triple H. After all, Lesnar did break the game's arm twice.
What, are you trying to get me fired, Cole? There's no way I'm going up to Triple H and asking him that. Cole brings up a good point about the danger that Brock Lesnar poses. And keep in mind, Triple H isn't the only person who suffered a broken arm at the hands of the Beast.
That's right, Corey. Triple H's good friend, Shawn Michaels, also had his arm broken at the hands of Brock Lesnar.
I'll tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches make me happy my in-ring days are behind me. You talk about a treacherous environment to compete in.
This is a treacherous match indeed, as Corey was saying. I can't even tell you how many times we've seen Extreme Rules matches result in broken bones, stitches, and even trips to a medical facility.
Yeah, but despite all those inherent dangers, these superstars still willingly sign up for Extreme Rules matches. That's what amazes me the most.
Even though AJ Styles deemed himself the champ that runs the camp to annoy John Cena, he really has thrived as a leader of various factions and teams.
Yeah, Styles led the club back before the WWE draft separated that iconic faction, but he also led one of the most dominant groups in Japanese wrestling history.
Graves, that Japanese faction was good, but becoming a leader in WWE is what matters. Styles did that as SmackDown Live's team captain at Survivor Series.
And during that match, Styles' own teammate Dean Ambrose ended up powerbombing AJ and aiding in his elimination. But in the end, SmackDown won, which means that Captain Styles won too.
While it doesn't have the legacy of Raw and SmackDown, WWE Jacked is the only WWE program you've seen AJ Styles on before 2016.
Oh, nasty impact.
Michael, that Jacked match from 2002 is actually on wwe2k19. During the match, Jonathan Coachman mentions how great a prospect AJ Styles was in the early 2000s.
See, even back then, Coach was smarter than you. And don't forget Styles' opponent. He fought the Hurricane. It was no pushover back then. At that point, Hurricane had more experience, but Styles almost pulled off a win on Jacked.
If you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen.
I like the way you describe this match, Byron. It's one giant free-for-all. And while it's exciting to watch, it's absolute torture on these superstars.
It is, Cole. Unfortunately, matches like this usually result in injury, sometimes serious injury.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see.
Double axe handle smash.
Hard to argue Michael's point on volatility and the volatility of this match, but what I think oftentimes gets overlooked is the mental anguish that goes along with competing in a match like this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river, Saxton. These competitors knew exactly what they were getting themselves into when they chose this profession.
Inside the ring now.
Harsh impact.
Real quick reminder, guys, there are no disqualifications and no countouts in this one. Anything is legal. Oh, and there are enough weapons under the ring to fill an armory.
As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs to fire extinguishers. If you can think about it, it's probably under there.
And when that's the case, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt, it's a matter of how badly you're going to get hurt. People have always underestimated AJ Styles his whole life. He's used to not being the biggest or strongest guy, but he never lets it get in his way.
Swan table in play. Like Byron mentioned, in comparison to a lot of superstars, size and strength is something AJ always seems to be lacking.
Yeah, but I don't see that mattering. AJ's got that pit bull mentality when he's going to come at you no matter what. He remedies whatever he lacks by working harder, waking up earlier, and staying later than any superstar in the locker room. As we've all seen over the years, loyalty is a rare trait to have here in WWE. But when it comes to Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar has shown some intense loyalty over the years.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
Corey, as far as the Lesnar-Heyman partnership, I'd agree with you. And if I had to guess, I'd say Lesnar kept Heyman around for so long so that he didn't have to talk himself.
Well, Lesnar certainly is a man of few words, and Heyman, well, the complete opposite.
Beautiful technique.
Brock Lesnar definitely in a tough spot now.
Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he...
It's quite the accomplishment to win a championship at WrestleMania and carry it all the way to next year's WrestleMania. But Brock Lesnar did that by winning the Universal Championship from Goldberg in 2017 and retaining it against Roman Reigns in 2018.
Down to the floor. This Extreme Rules match is about to get more extreme.
Yeah, you're not kidding either.
Byron brought up Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship dominance at back-to-back WrestleManias. You have to go back 30 years for similar circumstances at the showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, but even though both Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan won WWE Championships at WrestleMania and held the title until next year's show, both men were dethroned after 1 year on top. Brock's the only person in WrestleMania history to ever win the title 1 year, hold it all 12 months, and then retain it.
Even though Styles didn't debut in WWE until 2016, American wrestling fans have seen Styles for the first time over 15 years ago when he competed in WCW.
Dodges that one. He misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing.
Saxton, that WCW run you referred to for AJ Styles only lasted for the last month of WCW's existence, but Styles impressed many during his brief run as part of the tag team Air Raid. Not sure why I'm surprised by what we just saw, guys.
Yeah, I think we all should have seen that one coming.
Guys, it's no secret that Brock Lesnar is not well received in the locker room. He comes in and out when he wants and holds special privileges because, as Roman Reigns once said, Brock is Vince's boy.
As Michael mentioned, Brock Lesnar is perceived as Vince's boy in the locker room. But the thing is, Brock doesn't care about a single superstar in the back. A message he wanted to make clear with his destruction of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, look, Lesnar does take full advantage of his lighter schedule, but that's never stopped him from making statements like he did at WrestleMania 34 when he battled